Hi, good afternoon. My name is Iris Osuna, and for the first activity of the English assignment, I'm going to talk about the Renaissance. And you'll be wondering, why did I choose this topic? And it's mainly because, as a person that loves art, this period of time is crucial when it comes to understanding the history of art. And I've heard it several times before, but never really got into the topic, and so now I'm about to do so. The Renaissance was a cultural movement that began in Italy in the 14th century and spread to the rest of Europe during the 15th and 16th centuries. The Renaissance encompassed the flowering of Latin languages, a change in the artistic style, and gradually widespread educational reform. Early examples were the development of perspective in oil painting and the recycled knowledge of how to make concrete, though availability of paper and the invention of metal movable type sped the dissemination of ideas from the later 15th century. The changes of the Renaissance were not uniformly experienced across Europe. In politics, the Renaissance contributed the development of the conventions of diplomacy, and in science, an increased reliance on observation. Although the Renaissance saw revolutions in many intellectual pursuits, as well as social and political upheaval, it is perhaps best known for its artistic developments and contributions of such polymaths as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, who inspired the term Renaissance man. And so moving forward to what I would have done differently, first of all, I would have supported a wider variety of artists and thinkers, including women, because as a matter of fact, women in the Renaissance were legally viewed as a property of their fathers or husbands and could not vote or have the same rights as men back then. And so this would have meant for more women to develop their talents, and so nowadays we will have more feminine perspectives of art. I would have also promoted greater access to education, and so this would have resulted in a population that has critical thinking, which leads to innovation and advance in general. And finally, I would have encouraged more scientific research, which would have increased people's quality of life and have reduced the spread of diseases and just prevented diseases. And for the future generations, I wish for a world where they have access to quality education in all aspects, being financial, nutritional, emotional, and cultural. I also wish they have many spaces in their cities dedicated to art and science, where they can learn about it and also be a part of it and have significant opportunities in these fields.